They look like bolts of lightning in the water, an indistinguishable blur of speed, and it just so happens that they are in fact identical. Twins, that is. Laura and Heidi Nichols from Columbia, South Carolina have made their home right here on the Delta State Swimming Squad. The twins have been best friends their whole lives, always on the move and always there for each other, and a source of competition.
We lived in probably about 11 states, or 11 different houses. Yeah. So we were like each other's best friend, like growing up. So we did have a lot of competition because we were always like right next to each other because we didn't know anyone else in the pool or anything.
Yeah, or we practiced together.
Yeah, or at school. So we were good competition in everything, but it was more of a friendly competition because we don't like hate each other or anything.
It's perfect because they know when to walk in, and as soon as they're on pool deck, they're not sisters anymore. They're teammates. And they know how to get in and compete. They know how to push each other's buttons in a good, healthy way.
Cleveland, Mississippi, 650 miles from their home in South Carolina. But Delta State made perfect sense to the girls after an unlikely connection.
This is one of 2 schools in the South that has a swim team and a marketing major, so I sent in a recruiting form. My Nana, who lives in Manti, our Nana,
which is like 2 hours away from here.
2 hours away. She knows someone.
Dr. Lee.
Dr. Lee, yes. Like, a couple of his good friends go to her church, and it's like 200 people or something like that, so she like called him up, and he called down here, and Brian Hine, the coach before, actually called my mom on her cell phone in school. Yeah, and talked to her. It's like, we really want them to come down and swim, and like for a recruiting visit, and we went off the money, so we came down together, and we both decided on our own separately that we wanted to come here.
And little did they know, they would fit in perfectly.
It's something new, and it's one thing that I've really noticed with our club team. We've at one point had 12 sets of twins on the team, but we actually have other swimmers on the team that also have twins back home, which is interesting. We've got that many sets that are on the team, but it works out well. I feel like a lot of people gravitate towards both of them. They're great teammates, and we've also got 2 other twins on the team, Enrique and Gabe, from Mexico, and they work out fine.
But they would also stand out. The girls' personality shines through as the jokesters love injecting a little fun in everything they do.
We like to have fun. We make it interesting. It's not no one's gonna have fun if you don't make them have fun. We always crack jokes. We have our own inside jokes, and people have started catching on to those, so we really make people laugh with the things that we do.
In the middle of a set, if we're halfway there, we always sing. We sing, "Oh, we're halfway there, living on a prayer." We sing that song.
They're constantly singing the songs on the radio that we've got playing. They have a smile on their face at all times, which is pretty rare with anybody, especially at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Obviously, the challenge of any coach is how to tell them apart. Head swimming and diving coach Dan O'Murray admits that he really couldn't tell the difference.
I cheated the first week and made sure to put them in different lanes and had their name on their water bottle, and they never knew the difference, but I can tell the difference now.
At the beginning, they couldn't really tell us apart, so we just had fun, like walking around, pretending to be whoever anybody thought we were.
So teammates and coaches had trouble with it. So girls, what sets you 2 apart?
Obviously our hair, that's a major difference. I just cut mine, so people have really started to be able to tell us apart from a distance.
And then I'm a lot bigger than she is. I'm like 3 inches taller. I have bigger feet. I weigh more, but not physically. She's a lot louder. She talks louder, has a bigger mouth.
The freshman tag team of Heidi and Laura has paid big dividends for the program this year. With the conference meet and nationals looming, the twins are looking to continue their impressive first season.
We both swim IM and breaststroke, but she's more of a distance breaststroker, so she swims 200 breaststroke and 400 IM, and I'll swim the 100 breaststroke and the 200 IM, so she'll be more dominant in those events, and I'll be more dominant in my events, yeah. So we kind of like, we back each other up on, compliment each other.
We're both really excited for conference to come, because we're really big taper swimmers. We don't really use that word here anymore. It's peak preparation performance is what we do.
Preparation sometimes.
Yeah. And so whenever we hit that taper, we swim really fast on those, and so conferences are really big taper meet, and we're both very excited for it. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be good.
Here's hoping it is good. The Statesman and Lady Statesman hit the pool for the final time as a team during the NSISC Championships right here in Cleveland, February 9th through the 12th. For Kobe Rich, I'm Jimmy Smith, and this is the Statesman Insider.